The Power of Consistency. Welcome to the Power of Consistency Mind Waves audiobook, where we explore the profound impact that consistency can have on your life and mindset. In this audiobook, we'll dive into the science and philosophy behind creating lasting habits and mental resilience. With every chapter, you'll learn how to harness the power of small, consistent actions to unlock your true potential. Prepare to embark on a journey that will transform your approach to personal growth, success, and the power of your own mind. Let's begin. Challenges the conventional understanding of perseverance. Here, consistency isn't just about doggedly following routines, it's about aligning your deepest intentions with your daily actions to manifest your goals in the physical universe. This alignment is not merely practical, it's a powerful metaphysical principle that asserts how regularity and dedication in your intentions and actions create energy patterns that attract success and fulfillment. Imagine yourself harnessing this power where each step you take is a conscious act of creation, where every repeated effort not only builds skills but also strengthens your energy field, drawing you closer to your dreams. The power of consistency reveals how the universe responds to the frequencies of determination and tenacity, transforming them into tangible outcomes. Throughout this book, you'll explore stories of individuals who have achieved great through consistent efforts. These aren't just tales of overcoming odds, they are examples of how consistency creates a bridge between desire and achievement, between the metaphysical and the physical. You'll discover practical strategies that help embed consistency into your life, from setting clear intentions to developing a mindset that embraces routine without resistance. These tools are designed to elevate your journey from ordinary to extraordinary. Each chapter will guide you to a deeper understanding of how your thoughts and actions, when consistently aligned, catalyze profound changes in your life. The power of consistency is more than a motivational book, it is a manifesto on how to live a life of purpose and success through the power of never giving up. By the end, you'll not just understand but also live the principle that consistency is key to unlocking the doors of possibility. Welcome to a world where your steadfastness brings your dreams into reality. Embrace this journey and transform your life one consistent step at a time. Imagine you're watering a plant. If you sporadically drench it, it's likely to wither, but if you consistently nourish it with just the right amount of water, it thrives. This mirrors the power of consistency in achieving your goals. It's not about sporadic bursts of effort but about regular smaller actions that accumulate over time. Curious to understand how this can revolutionize your pursuit of success? Let's explore the hidden truth behind the maxim never giving up and unpack the transformative power of consistency. For more information about the ebook version of this audio, check the video description or visit Audiobook's office. We notice that 67% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 1: Understanding the Power of Consistency. While it may seem mundane or tedious, understanding the power of consistency is intriguing. truth a game, share. It's that secret ingredient that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, the mundane into the magical. It's what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. You see, consistency is more than just repetition. It's the commitment to the process, the faith in the journey. It's waking up every day and doing what you need to do even when you don't feel like it. It's the stubborn refusal to give up when things get tough. It's the willingness to keep going, to keep pushing no matter what. And the beauty of it is you don't have to be a genius to be consistent. You don't need any special skills or talents. All you need is determination and the will to succeed, and that's something we all have within us. Think about it. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every success story, they all have one thing in common: consistency. It's not about the big dramatic actions but the small consistent ones. It's not about the overnight success but the daily grind. Chapter 2: Why Motivation Fails Us. But what happens when your determination wavers, when the fire of motivation begins to flicker and fade? You've been there, we all have. It's that moment when your resolve weakens and you start to question why you're even trying. Motivation, it seems, has failed you. You see, motivation is like a sugar rush. It's a powerful sweet jolt that gets you started, but it can't sustain you. It's fleeting, inconsistent, unreliable. You can't base your long-term goals on something that comes and goes with the wind. Think about it. How many times have you been absolutely motivated to start a new project or to make a significant life change, only to find that motivation dwindling a few days or weeks later? That's because motivation is an emotion, and like all emotions, it fluctuates. And here's the kicker: motivation isn't necessary for success. It's a good jump start, yes, but what you really need, what will keep you going when motivation wanes, is consistency. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about committing to the process even when the outcome is uncertain. Chapter 3: The Lie of Overnight Success. In the face of dwindling motivation, you might find yourself yearning for quick results. You see others around you seemingly achieving success overnight, and you start to question why it's not happening for you. But here's the cold hard truth: there's no such thing as overnight success. It's easy to buy into the illusion, especially in the age of social media where success stories pop up everywhere. But remember, these overnight successes are often years in the making. What you're seeing is the end result, not the journey. The sleepless nights, the countless failures, the constant rejection, none of that is visible. You're not alone in feeling impatient or discouraged. Everyone wants quick wins. It's human nature, but let's adjust our lenses and see the bigger picture. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about consistency, about showing up every day even when you don't feel like it. So don't be disheartened when you don't reach your goal as fast as you'd like. Don't be swayed by the myth of overnight success. Keep going, keep grinding. Remember, it's not about how quickly you reach your destination but the journey you take to get there, and that journey is always, without exception, built on the power of consistency. You have what it takes to achieve your Dreams. Don't let the lie of overnight success cloud your vision. Your consistency will pay off. It's just a matter of time. Chapter 4, Building Momentum Through Habits. Through the lens of consistency, let's examine the power of habits in building momentum. You see, your habits, those repeated actions you do almost unconsciously, are the real game changer. When you're consistent with these habits, they become a powerful force that propels you towards your goals. Consider a train. It starts off slow, chugging along, gaining speed as it moves forward. That's momentum. Just like that train, your habits, when consistently applied, create a momentum that helps you overcome challenges and reach your dreams. Now you may think, but I have bad habits that pull me down. Don't worry, you're not alone. We all have bad habits, but here's the uplifting truth: habits can be changed. Start by identifying those habits that are not serving you, then replace them with positive ones that align with your goals. It won't be easy and it won't happen overnight, but remember, the key is consistency. Start small. Choose one habit to change and stick with it. Imagine the changes you'll see in your life when you replace that 1 hour of mindless scrolling with an hour of reading, or replace your daily soda with a glass of water. These small changes, when consistently applied, can create a massive shift in your life. Believe in yourself. You have the power to create new habits and build a momentum that will lead you to your greatest achievements. Embrace the power of consistency and never give up. Your journey to success starts with your habits. Chapter 5, Creating a Schedule for Success. You've got this. You're in control. You are the architect of your own life, and it's time to pick up the blueprint and start designing. Understand this: success isn't an accident. It's not some elusive dream that floats away as soon as you reach out to grab it. No, success is a deliberate act. It's the result of planning, scheduling, and the most essential ingredient of all, consistency. So how do you create a schedule for success? It starts with knowing what you want. Define your goals. Be specific. Be precise. Don't just say I want to be successful. Instead say I want to write a book, or I want to start a business, or I want to run a marathon. Once you've identified your goals, it's time to break them down into manageable tasks. This is where your schedule comes in. You need to allocate time each day to work towards your goals. It could be as little as 15 minutes or as much as several hours. The key is consistency. Make a commitment to yourself that no matter what, you'll spend that time every day working towards your goal. Chapter 6, Overcoming the Initial Struggle. Let's face it, the first couple of weeks are the hardest. You're trying to form a new habit, discipline yourself, and it feels like you're fighting against a wall of resistance. But remember, you're not alone. Everyone who's ever tried to make a significant change in their life has felt the same struggle. Consider the initial struggle as a sign that you're on the right track. It's a battle between your old habits and the new ones you're trying to establish. This struggle is a proof of your commitment to change, so don't let it dishearten you. Instead, see it as evidence that you're pushing against the status quo, making a real difference. Embrace the discomfort. It might be tough, but it's a part of the process. It's in these moments of struggle that you learn the most about yourself, about your strengths and your weaknesses. Remember, no meaningful change comes without a little pain. The struggle is where the magic happens, where your character is tested and forged. You're probably Thinking easier said than done, it's true, but remember, it's not about being perfect right from the start, it's about showing up day after day even when it's hard. That's the power of consistency. It's the key to overcoming the initial struggle. Chapter 7, Celebrating Small Wins matters. After battling the intimidating initial struggle, your focus should shift towards acknowledging and celebrating small victories. You see, every step you take, no matter how tiny, is a step in the right direction. Recognizing these small wins can keep your motivation alive and thriving. Don't think for a second that your minor achievements are insignificant. They're the bricks that build the path to your ultimate goal. You've heard the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It's true. Great things take time and countless small victories. Remember, your journey towards success isn't a race, it's more like a marathon, and in this long run it's crucial to keep your spirits high. Celebrating small wins does exactly that. It gives you a sense of accomplishment, boosts your self-esteem, and affirms that you're on the right track. Consider this: if you're learning to play the piano, don't wait until you can play Mozart to pat yourself on the back. Celebrate when you master a single note, a simple tune. The celebration doesn't have to be extravagant. A self-congratulatory pat on the back, a favorite treat, a brief moment of relaxation can be enough. Chapter 8, The Compound Effect of Effort. Every single day, every small effort you make compounds into a significant change over time. Think of it as a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but with every roll it gathers more snow and becomes larger and stronger. That's the power of the compound effect of effort. You might not see immediate results, and that's okay. You're not supposed to. The compound effect isn't about instant gratification, it's about the long term, the end game. It's about knowing that each day, each effort, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, is building towards something bigger. It's about trust in the process and faith in the journey. Don't underestimate the power of consistent effort. Your daily actions might seem like drops in the ocean, but remember, that's how oceans are filled. Every book ever written started with a single word. Every marathon ever run started with a single step. It's the little things done consistently that make the biggest difference. Chapter 9, Why You Need a Support System. Often the journey towards success can feel like a solitary pursuit, but it shouldn't be. You're not alone. You shouldn't have to shoulder the weight of your dreams and ambitions by yourself. There's a powerful tool that's often overlooked in the quest for success: a support system. Why do you need a support system? Because it's tough to stay consistent when you're fighting battles alone. When the going gets tough, a support system can keep you grounded and focused. They'll remind you of why you started this journey and how far you've come, even when you're too weary to see it for yourself. Your support system could be family, friends, mentors, or even an online community. These are the people who believe in you, in your dreams, and in your potential to achieve them. They're the ones who will cheer you on when you're on a roll and pick you up when you stumble. They'll provide that essential feedback, encouragement, and sometimes a much-needed reality check that will keep you on track. But remember, a support system isn't just about having cheerleaders, it's about having people who challenge you, who push you to grow, to question, to aim for better. They won't let you settle for less than what you're capable of. Don't underestimate the power of a support system. It's not a sign of weakness to lean on others, but a reflection of your strength and resilience. So reach out, build your tribe, and let them be a part of your journey towards consistent success. You've got this. Chapter 10, Embracing the Process, Not Perfection. Dive headfirst into the beautiful mess of the process, not the elusive perfection. It's not about crossing the finish line in one flawless leap. It's about the journey, the up and downs, the twists and turns that shape who you are. You see, perfection is an illusion, a mirage that keeps shifting farther away each time you reach for it. The process, however, is real, tangible, and within your control. Perfection may seem like an attractive goal, but it's the process that truly matters. It's where growth happens, where you learn and adapt. It's where you make mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes aren't failures, they're stepping stones on the path to success. They show you're trying, you're learning, and most importantly, you're growing as you embrace the process. Remember, consistency is your most powerful tool. Small, consistent efforts over time yield far greater results than bursts of intense activity followed by periods of stagnation. Consistency isn't flashy or glamorous, but it's reliable and effective. Lastly, be gentle with yourself. You're a work in progress. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep moving, keep learning, keep growing. The goal isn't to finish with a perfect score, it's to finish knowing you've given it your all, learned something valuable, and grown as a person. So embrace the process, be consistent, and remember, progress, not perfection, is the key to success. Chapter 11, Dealing with Self Doubt and Fear. In your pursuit of consistency and embracing the process, you might encounter two formidable obstacles: self-doubt and fear. These twin shadows can darken even the brightest dreams, casting doubt on your abilities and making the path ahead seem fraught with peril. But remember, you're not alone in this challenge. It's perfectly normal to feel fear when venturing into the unknown. It's the mind's way of protecting you from potential harm, but don't let it control you. Instead, harness that energy, transform it into a catalyst for action. Fear can be your fuel to driving you forward rather than holding you back. Next, let's tackle self-doubt. It's a sneaky opponent whispering insidiously that you're not good enough, that you're not capable, that you should just give up. But you know what? You're stronger than you think. You've got this. Use self-doubt as a tool for self-improvement. It's a wake-up call, highlighting areas for growth and pushing you to endeavor harder, to dig deeper. So the next time you're plagued by self-doubt or fear, take a deep breath and face them head-on. Remind yourself of your strengths, of how far you've come, and of the reasons why you're pursuing your goals. Remember, every step you take, every hurdle you overcome brings you one step closer to your dreams. In short, don't let self-doubt and fear undermine your journey towards consistency. Instead, turn them into your allies, your motivators. After all, it's the trials we overcome that make our victories all the sweeter. Chapter 12, Creating Accountability for Yourself. Then make a plan. Break down your goals into manageable tasks. Don't just focus on the big picture, but also consider the steps you need to take to get there. This way you're not just dreaming, you're doing. Finally, be consistent. Put in the effort every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about making steady progress. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. They're stepping stones, not roadblocks. Embracing the journey of self-improvement is isn't complete without tracking your progress. It's the compass of your journey, the heartbeat of your efforts. You've got to know where you started and where you are now to truly appreciate the strides you've made. It's not just about reaching the finish line but also acknowledging the miles you've conquered. Imagine initiating a road trip with no means to track your distance. You'd feel lost, wouldn't you? It's the same with your goals. Tracking progress is your road map, guiding you, showing you how far you've come and how much closer you're getting to your destination. It's a crucial part of maintaining your momentum and fueling your perseverance. Don't underestimate the power of small wins either. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, is a victory. It's a sign you're moving, growing, evolving. Celebrate those moments. They're proof that you're capable, that you're working, and that effort is turning into results. Chapter 13: Staying focused on the goal despite the distractions and hurdles that life throws at you. Keeping your eyes on the prize is essential. You may encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable or feel like you're not making progress, but remember, the journey to success is often a marathon, not a sprint. It's about staying the course, not veering off the path when things get tough. Your focus should be laser-like, zeroing in on what you want to achieve. Don't let temporary setbacks cloud your vision or deter you from your ultimate goal. It's easy to become disillusioned when things don't go as planned, but that's when you need to dig deep and remember why you started on this path in the first place. Understand that every journey has its ups and downs, but the beauty of it all is that you're the captain of your ship. You have the power to navigate through stormy waters or calm seas, and when you stay focused on your goal, you're less likely to be swayed by the currents of distractions or discouragement. Chapter 14: The Power of Daily Improvement. Every day presents you a new chance to grow, to improve, and to take one step closer to your goals. It's a fresh opportunity to make minor adjustments to your strategies, to learn something new, or to practice a skill you're trying to master. You may not notice significant changes overnight, but remember, the power of consistency lies in the small daily improvements that accumulate over time. Consider your growth like compound interest. A little bit daily might seem insignificant, but when consistently applied, it compounds into something substantial. It's the tiny, almost imperceptible daily improvements that eventually lead to huge progress. So don't underestimate the power of taking one small step each day towards your goal. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but don't let that deter you. Your journey to success is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and every marathon is made up of countless steps. Each one, no matter how small, is necessary to reach the finish line. Chapter 15: Building Resilience Through Failure. In the journey to success, stumbles and setbacks are inevitable. You're going to face moments of doubt, of failure, of sheer frustration, but here's the hidden truth: these moments are not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. They're the building blocks of resilience, the grit that'll define your journey to success. Imagine yourself as a blacksmith, And failure as the fire is hot, harsh, brutal, even it burns, but the blacksmith doesn't fear the fire, he uses it. He takes a raw unformed piece of metal and thrusts it into the flames. He knows that only through this intense heat can the metal be shaped, molded, transformed into something stronger, something useful. That's you. In the face of failure, you're not just surviving the flames, you're using them, you're learning, growing, becoming more resilient. Each stumble, each setback is making you tougher, more adaptable, more equipped to face whatever comes your way. So next time you face a failure, don't shy away, embrace it, learn from it, use it as fuel to stoke your inner fire, to forge your path forward. Because remember, my friend, it's not the failure that defines you, it's your response to it. Never give up, keep consistent, stay resilient, and let the power of your journey transform you into the person you're destined to become. And in the end, you'll realize it was never about avoiding the fire but learning how to dance in the flames. Chapter 16, Finding Your Why, Not Just How. There's a pivotal question you need to ask yourself: why do you want to succeed? This isn't just about the goal but the genuine, bony reason propelling you towards it. It's not enough to know how to succeed, you must understand why you're pursuing it. The path to success is often steep, treacherous, and riddled with obstacles. When the going gets tough, it's your why that will fuel your perseverance. It's the spark that lights the dark when you're lost. It's the compass that guides you when you're adrift. It's the lifeline that pulls you back when you're on the verge of giving up. Finding your why means digging deep. It's a journey of self-discovery, a quest to uncover your passions, values, and dreams. It's not about what others expect of you or what society deems successful. It's about what truly matters to you. Your why is uniquely yours. It's the embodiment of your aspirations and the reflection of your soul's deepest desires. It's the driving force that makes the impossible possible, the unreachable reachable, and the ordinary extraordinary. Chapter 17, The Role of Mindset in Success. Success doesn't just fall into your lap. It's not a random gift bestowed by the universe. Nay, it's a product of your mindset, the powerful mental attitudes you cultivate and live by. You see, your mindset shapes your beliefs, your actions, and ultimately your outcomes. Imagine yourself as the captain of your life's ship. Your mindset is the compass guiding you through the turbulences of trials and triumphs. A negative mindset might cause you to veer off course, to surrender to the storms, but a positive, growth-oriented mindset, that's your ticket to sailing straight towards your destination. Success. You might think, I'm not smart enough or I'm not talented enough, but here's the truth: it's not about being the best, it's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about learning, growing, evolving, and never ever giving up. That's the power of a growth mindset, my friend. And let's not forget the significance of resilience. Life's not always smooth sailing, is it? But it's your resilience, your determination to bounce back from failures and setbacks that defines your success. A resilient mindset isn't about avoiding failures, instead it's about embracing them, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones to success. Chapter 18, How to Stay Motivated Long-Term. Starting on the journey to long-term motivation requires a steadfast commitment to your goals. Yes, it's challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. So how do you stay motivated long term? First, you've got to find your why. This is the driving force behind everything you do. It's the reason you Get up in the morning. The reason you push through when times get tough. Your why is unique to you, and it's what will keep you going when you feel like giving up. Next, set realistic goals. It's easy to dream big, but it's crucial to break those dreams down into achievable steps. Remember, success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Celebrate every small victory along the way. They'll keep you motivated and remind you of your progress. Finally, surround yourself with positive influences, people who inspire you, who believe in you, who push you to be the best version of yourself. They'll help you stay focused and committed to your goals. But remember, motivation isn't a one-time thing, it's a continuous process. It requires daily effort, commitment, and perseverance. But don't let that intimidate you. You've got this. You're stronger than you think, and with consistency and determination, you'll not only stay motivated long-term, but you'll also achieve your goals and make your dreams a reality. Chapter 19: Creating a Culture of Consistency. Embrace the power of consistency. It's not just a buzzword or a trendy concept, it's a culture, a mindset, a way of life. It's about making small, repeatable actions that lead to big results over time. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it, because you understand the long-term benefits. Creating a culture of consistency starts with you. It's about setting the tone and leading by example. It's about being the person who, despite challenges and setbacks, never gives up. It's about creating habits that support your goals and making consistency a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. But it's not just about you. To create a culture of consistency, you need to inspire others to adopt the same mindset. It's about creating an environment where consistency is valued and rewarded, where people are encouraged to keep going even when things get tough. It's about providing support, encouragement, and resources to help others maintain their consistency. Chapter 20: The impact of small choices. Every single decision you make, no matter how insignificant it may seem, holds immense power. The tiny choices you make daily shape your life, laying the path for your journey. You might think, what's the big deal if I get my workout today, or if I put off my work for another hour? But believe it or not, these small choices add up, steering your destiny. Your daily decisions are like tiny bricks. Each one may not seem substantial on its own, but collectively they build the walls of your life. A single skipped workout might not harm your health, but a pattern of neglected workouts can lead to obesity, heart disease, and a host of other health problems. Consider this: what if instead of skipping that workout you choose to embrace the challenge? What if you decide to tackle your work right now instead of procrastinating? These small choices can trigger a cascade of positive consequences. Suddenly you're building a pattern of discipline, resilience, and productivity. Chapter 21: Making Progress, Not Excuses. So you understand the significance of small choices and the impact they have on your life. Now let's level up. It's time to focus on making progress, not excuses, in your journey towards achieving your goals. You'll face setbacks, that's a given, but remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you rise again. It's about holding yourself accountable and not letting excuses hold you back. You might be thinking, I've tried but it's just too hard, or I simply don't have the time. These are nothing but excuses veiling your fear of failure. They're obstacles you've constructed constructed in your mind, so let's change the narrative. Instead of saying I can't, say I'll learn. Swap I don't have time with I'll make time. Replace the negative with the positive. This simple shift in your mindset can work wonders. You're capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to, but it's up to you to take the first step. Don't be disheartened by the size of the mountain in front of you. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Consistency is key. It's not about grand gestures or overnight success. It's about showing up every single day, even when it's tough, even when you don't feel like it. It's about making progress, not excuses. Chapter 22: The connection between discipline and freedom. While it might seem counterintuitive, discipline actually grants you freedom. Imagine it like a river. Without the discipline of the riverbanks, the water would scatter, making it weak and ineffective. But with the structure of those banks, the river's flow becomes powerful and purposeful. That's how discipline works in your life. It gives direction to your energy and focus, making you more effective and productive. Now let's see how discipline links to freedom. You might think that discipline restricts you, but it's actually the opposite. Let's take an example of your finances. If you discipline yourself to save a certain amount each month, it might seem restrictive at first, but over time it gives you the freedom to make investments, take risks, and enjoy financial security. Similarly, if you discipline yourself to wake up early, it might feel difficult to initially, but soon you'll find that you have more time in your day, more freedom to pursue your passions. Discipline fundamentally gives you the freedom to live the life you want. It's the bridge that connects your dreams to reality. Don't mistake discipline for rigidity. It's more about creating habits that serve your goals. It's about making the right choices consistently, even when it's hard. It's about not giving up when things get tough, because in the end, discipline isn't a punishment but a pathway to freedom. So embrace discipline to open the door to your freedom. Chapter 23: Why consistency beats talent. Just as discipline opens the door to freedom, it also paves the way to understanding how consistency can outshine inherent talent. You might be wondering, how can that be? Isn't talent the most vital element in achieving success? Not necessarily. Talent, while a valuable asset, is merely a potential. It's like a seed which, no matter how promising, won't grow without consistent watering in sunlight. Consistency, on the other hand, is the key to turning potential into reality. It's the day in, day out commitment to honing your skills, improving bit by bit, and refining your craft. It's about not letting setbacks deter you, but instead using them as stepping stones towards your goal. Sure, you're not going to be perfect every time. There'll be days where you'll feel like giving up, days when you are not at your best, but remember, every bit of effort you put in counts. It's the accumulation of these countless little efforts, these daily victories, that leads to greatness. Imagine you're up against someone incredibly talented but inconsistent. Their performance fluctuates wildly while you steadily improve with each passing day. Who do you think will come out on top in the And that's right, you chapter 24, achieving success one step at a time. You're on a journey to success and every single step matters. It's the daily progress, the small consistent actions that count and help in building momentum quickly. So set clear goals and remember, success is not a sprint but a on. Keep moving forward one step at a time. Don't underestimate the power of taking small steps towards your goals. It's easy to be overwhelmed by the size of your aspirations, but remember, even the greatest journeys begin with a single step. Every small action, every minor decision is a brick in the foundation of your success. Consider the story of the tortoise and the hare. The hare, relying on speed and ego, lost to the tortoise, who relied on consistent, steady progress. The tortoise was not fast, but he never stopped moving. He took small, deliberate steps and he won the race. Similarly, your small steps accumulate over time, leading to significant changes. They may seem insignificant now, but they're not. They're essential. They're your personal tortoise, steps carrying you slowly but surely towards your goal. Building on the power of small steps, remember that your daily progress matters immensely. Each day you work towards your dreams, you're laying a brick in the foundation of your success. You might not see the building yet, but don't be fooled into thinking your work doesn't count. It does, and it's vital. Now you may face challenges, feel overwhelmed, or even tempted to quit, but remember, every drop in the ocean counts. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. It's a sign that you're moving forward, that you're resisting the temptation to give up. That's the power of daily progress. Don't be disheartened if your progress seems slow. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about endurance, persistence, and the courage to keep going even when the end seems far. Take joy in small victories, celebrate your progress, and remember that every step you take today brings you closer to your goals. Tomorrow you're on the right path, and that's what truly counts. Keep going, your daily progress matters. Setting clear goals is more than just a task, it's an essential lifeline on your journey to success. It's not always about the destination but the journey, and that journey should be guided by a crystal clear vision of what you want to achieve. These aren't just arbitrary wants or wishes, but definitive, tangible objectives. They're your personal road map to the success you crave. Imagine you're setting out on a road trip. You wouldn't just get in the car and start driving aimlessly, would you? Know you'd have a destination in mind, a route planned out. That's what goal setting is all about, having a destination and a road map. It's a beacon in the fog, guiding you when the path gets murky. Clear goals keep you focused, motivated, and accountable. They're the fuel that keeps your dreams alive even when the going gets tough. They provide a sense of direction, a purpose. Remember, a dream without a goal is just a wish. Start setting clear, achievable goals today and witness the power of consistency in action. Don't just dream, plan. You've got this. Embracing the power of consistency means understanding the importance of taking one step forward, no matter how small. It's about recognizing that any progress, however minor, is still progress. It's about believing in the journey, not just the destination. Imagine a staircase. Each step represents a small achievement, bringing you closer to your goal. You might not be able to leap to the top in a single stride, but with each small, consistent step you take, you're advancing. It might feel slow, even frustrating at times, but remember, even the Great Wall of China was built one brick at a time. Don't let the fear of a long journey deter you. Instead, celebrate each step forward. Take pride in your progress, no matter how small, because it's a reflection of your persistence. You're not just moving forward, you're building a discipline, a habit of consistency that will serve you long after your current goal has been achieved. Kickstart your journey to success by taking that first step and capturing the momentum it generates in every endeavor. The hardest part is often getting started, but once you've taken that initial leap, the momentum you've built will propel you forward. Imagine you're a boulder at the top of a hill. It's tough pushing off, but once you're rolling, nothing can stop you. Building momentum is not just about speed, it's about direction. You need to know where you're heading, so set clear, achievable goals. They'll be your compass, guiding you to where you want to be. Remember, momentum is fueled by action. Every step you take, no matter how small, adds to your momentum. Don't wait for perfection. Start now and perfect along the way. And know that it's okay to stumble, it's okay to fall. What's important is that you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. Every stumble, every fall is a lesson learned, a step closer to your goal. You're stronger than you think, and you've got this. Next time you hesitate, remember, momentum is just one step away. Take that step, build that momentum, achieve your success like a marathon runner who pushes forward mile after mile. Consistency is your secret weapon in the pursuit of success. It's not about the grand gestures, the leaps and bounds, but rather the steady, persistent efforts you make every single day. Small actions repeated over time have a compound effect. This is the magic of consistency. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but with each roll it picks up more snow, growing larger and faster. That's what consistency does for your goals. Each step you take, no matter how small, adds to your momentum, propelling you towards your dreams. Don't be disheartened if progress seems slow. The greatest trees grow from the smallest seeds. It's not the size of the step that matters, but the determination to keep stepping forward. So keep going, keep pushing, stay consistent. Your success depends on it. In the symphony of life, consistency is the beat that keeps the melody going. It is the key to revealing your potential. Remember, it's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Be consistent and success will follow. Building good habits is your next step on the journey to success. It's not about making massive overnight changes. Instead, it's about taking small, consistent actions that snowball into significant results. Remember, the grandest castles were built one brick at a time. Consider habits as the building blocks of your success. You've got to lay them down one by one, day in and day out. It may seem mundane, even tedious at times, but trust me, it's worth it. Each good habit you form is a victory in itself, a demonstration of your willpower and dedication. But here's a vital part: when you're creating habits, make sure they align with your goals. If you aspire to be a writer, make writing a daily habit. If you aim to be healthier, form habits around good nutrition and regular exercise. It's not rocket science, but it does require commitment, and that's where the magic is, in the repetitive, seemingly insignificant actions that shape your destiny. You've laid the groundwork with your habits. Now it's time to guarantee you stay the course. It's not going to be easy, but remember, you're made of sterner stuff. You've got what it takes to see this through. Every journey, no matter how long, starts with a single step, so take that step, then another and another. Before you know it, you'll be making strides. You'll stumble, you'll fall, but you'll get back up. That's the beauty of consistency. It doesn't demand perfection, just progress. But beware, distractions lurk around every corner, ready to derail you. So set your eyes on the prize, keep your goal in sight. It's the beacon that guides you through the storm. Make it your mantra, repeat it to yourself every day: I can and I will. And on those days when the going gets tough, remember why you started. Hold onto that fire, that burning desire that set you on this path. Let it fuel you, propel you forward, because the truth is you're closer than you think. So keep going. Consistency is the key, and you've got it in space age. Just keep going, you've got this. So remember, consistency isn't just the key, it's the whole lock. It's the magic ingredient that turns dreams into reality. Don't let setbacks break you, let them shape you. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and most importantly, stay consistent. Talent may start the race, but it's consistency that crosses the finish. Thank you for listening to The Power of Consistency Mind Waves audiobook. We hope the insights you've gained inspire you to take consistent action toward your goals. Remember, the key to success lies not in grand gestures, but in the small, deliberate steps you take every day. With consistency, you can cultivate the mindset needed to overcome challenges, build habits, and achieve your dreams. Carry this power with you, and let the waves of consistency lead you to your greatest potential.